If you're looking to better understand what really drives your team and how to build stronger alignment, trust, and results, you're in the right place. I'm Kevin Judge, and I help leaders turn insight into action. Most leaders have some tools in place to understand their people. Maybe it's something like MBTI or DISC or StrengthsFinder. And those tools have value, and I've used many of them myself. But what I often find missing, and what many of the leaders I work with feel, is that these tools focus on how people behave, not why they behave that way. And that's where Management Drives is different. It goes deeper. It uncovers the core motivations that drive decisions, communication styles, and team dynamics. It shows what energizes people, what drains them, and where strengths and risks show up, not just individually, but across teams and even the broader organization. When you're leading through change, trying to align a team or building a stronger leadership pipeline, understanding the why behind behavior isn't optional anymore. I think it's critical. Management Drives gives you that insight in a way that's simple and practical and immediately useful. But insight is only one part of the story. What happens when teams don't have that understanding? Most teams aren't struggling because they lack talent. They're struggling because they don't fully understand what's driving their people and where the disconnects are happening. Maybe you've seen it too. The team looks good on paper, but misalignment, friction, or communication breakdowns keep slowing things down. Priorities get crossed and decisions get delayed, and frustrations, they start to build. Sound familiar? The challenge is that traditional tools show you how people behave, but they rarely explain the why. And without understanding the why, it's pretty easy to misread each other. And those small misunderstandings turn into bigger frustrations, and leaders lose critical time managing symptoms instead of solving root causes. These disconnects can multiply fast, especially during times of growth, change, or pressure. When you understand what truly drives your team, what motivates them and how they operate under stress, you're not just guessing anymore. You can actually lead smarter, communicate better, and move faster together. So how does Management Drives actually work? It starts with a simple online assessment. It takes about 20 minutes, and it's designed to uncover not just the behaviors, but the deeper motivations behind them. Each person receives a profile showing their core drivers, what energizes them, what drains them, and how they naturally approach work and leadership and collaboration. And it goes even deeper. It reveals how behavior shifts under pressure, where strengths can turn into pitfalls, and how conflict patterns emerge. Now, from there, we step it up to the team level. We combine individual insights into a team profile, showing the shared strengths and the diversity of thinking and the natural tensions that could either help or hinder performance. It's like getting a clear map of how your team actually works together, not just how you hope they work together. And we don't stop there. There is an option to add a culture survey as well, and it's just 6 quick questions, and it gives a snapshot of what's working and what's not working, both from a behavioral and an operational perspective. This helps leaders focus their energy on the right adjustments instead of guessing and hoping that something works. Together, these insights create a direct line of sight between individual motivation and team dynamics and organizational culture. Once you have this insight, what changes? When you understand what drives your team, you can start leading with real clarity. Instead of guessing what's behind team dynamics, you'll know how to align people faster, how to build trust deeper, and how to move smarter together. You'll spot potential friction before it slows you down. You'll know how to bring out the best in individuals and strengthen the team as a whole. And at that organizational level, Management Drives helps you see where your culture truly supports execution and where it might be getting in the way. It's not just a snapshot, it's actually a roadmap that you can use to guide leadership development, team building, communication strategies, and cultural change efforts. When people understand themselves better and when they understand each other better, everything gets easier. Communication sharpens, decisions speed up, and engagement rises, and ultimately results improve. And if this sounds like something that could help your team, there's a very simple next step. If you're leading a team or thinking about how to build stronger alignment, communication, and momentum, a fresh perspective can make all the difference. A 20-minute conversation can save months of frustration. If you're curious about how deeper insight into your team's drives could help you move faster and farther, I'd be happy to connect. No pressure and no hard pitch. Just a real conversation about what's working and what might work even better. Let's talk, really.